Have you ever wondered why some billionaires dropped out of school and still succeeded? It's not just about their talent or luck, there is something more profound at play. Welcome to Fahtel Growth Tips, a hub where aspiring individuals come to unlock their full potential and achieve bigger dreams. Today, we are exploring the stories of some of the world's most famous billionaire dropouts. But instead of focusing on their achievements alone, we are going to explore the critical role of parental support in their success and what African parents can learn from this. Let's start with Steve Jobs. Steve was born in 1955 to a young, unwed couple who decided to put him up for adoption. His adoptive parents, Paul and Clara Jobs, promised his biological mother that they would send him to college. This promise was critical in his early life. Although Steve dropped out of Reed College after just one semester, his parents continued to support his passion for technology. Steve's parents didn't fully understand his fascination with electronics, but they didn't need to. They provided him with the resources he needed. Paul Jobs, a machinist, taught Steve the basics of electronics and mechanics in their garage. This hands-on education was instrumental in shaping Steve's innovative mindset. In 1976, Steve Jobs co-founded Apple with Steve Wozniak in that very garage. His parents' garage became the birthplace of one of the most iconic tech companies in the world. Despite the financial instability that comes with starting a new business, his parents supported his decision wholeheartedly. This support was not just financial, it was emotional and psychological. Steve knew that his parents believed in him, which gave him the confidence to pursue his unconventional path. According to biographer Walter Isaacson, Jobs often said that his adoptive parents were 1000% his parents, emphasizing their role in his success. Next, we have Bill Gates. Born in 1955 in Seattle, Washington, Bill Gates was the son of a prominent lawyer and a schoolteacher. His parents, William H. Gates Sr. and Mary Maxwell Gates, were highly supportive of his education and intellectual pursuits from a young age. Bill was a voracious reader and showed an early interest in computers. In high school, Gates was enrolled in Lakeside School, a private school with a computer club that provided him with access to a teletype Model 33 ASR terminal and a General Electric, GE, computer. This early exposure to computers was pivotal. Gates and his friends, including Paul Allen, spent countless hours programming and learning the intricacies of computer systems. Gates scored a near-perfect 1590 out of 1600 on his SATs and enrolled at Harvard College in 1973. However, his passion for computers led him to leave Harvard 2 years later to start Microsoft with Paul Allen. Gates' parents were initially skeptical but eventually supported his decision to drop out, believing in his vision to revolutionize the software industry. Their support was crucial. Bill Gates has often credited his parents' encouragement and belief in his ideas as key factors in his success. His mother, Mary Gates, played a significant role in Microsoft's early years by leveraging her connections to secure crucial business deals and partnerships. Bill Gates' parents not only provided financial support but also instilled in him the values of hard work, perseverance, and philanthropy. This foundation enabled Gates to build Microsoft into a global technology leader and later transition into a leading philanthropist through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And then there is Mark Zuckerberg. Born in 1984 in White Plains, New York, Mark Zuckerberg showed an early aptitude for computers and programming. His parents, Edward Zuckerberg, a dentist, and Karen Kempner, a psychiatrist, recognized his talents and provided him with the resources to nurture his skills. When Mark was 12, his father hired a private computer tutor, David Newman, to help him advance his programming knowledge. This early investment in his education paid off. By the time he entered high school, Mark had already created several software programs, including a music player called Synapse, which attracted interest from major companies like AOL and Microsoft. In 2002, Zuckerberg enrolled at Harvard University, where he created a website called FaceMash, which eventually evolved into Facebook. His parents supported his decision to drop out of Harvard and move to Silicon Valley to focus on growing Facebook. This move was risky, but his parents believed in his vision and provided the necessary support. This backing allowed Mark to concentrate fully on developing the platform that now connects over 2.8 billion people globally. His parents' support was not just financial, they provided emotional encouragement and believed in his entrepreneurial spirit. According to CNBC, Zuckerberg has often spoken about the importance of his family's support in his journey to build Facebook into one of the most influential companies in the world. This foundation of trust and encouragement was critical to his success. Behind every successful dropout is a foundation of trust, encouragement, and support from their family. This support allows them to take risks and pursue their true passions. However, in many African families, parents often enforce specific career paths, ignoring their child's interests and talents. This approach can lead to dissatisfaction and underperformance, resulting in half-baked professionals who struggle to defend their certificates when they graduate. According to a study by the African Development Bank, this mismatch between career paths and personal interests contributes to the high unemployment rates among graduates in Africa. Many professionals admit they are not passionate about their careers, affecting their performance and job satisfaction. Without passion, it is challenging to excel and innovate. So, what can African parents learn from this? It's time to rethink the approach. Supporting your child's dreams does not mean neglecting education, it means aligning education with passion. Here are some steps to take. Listen to your child's interests and passions. Provide guidance and support, not enforcement. Do not say, lawyers have money, so he or she must read law. Encourage exploration and risk-taking within safe boundaries. Be open-minded about unconventional career paths. There are inspiring stories right here in Africa of individuals who succeeded because their families believed in their dreams. For example, Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa, was supported by his uncle who provided him with a loan to start his business. His family's support and belief in his entrepreneurial skills were crucial to his success. Another example is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, a world-renowned author whose parents supported her love for literature and storytelling from a young age. Their encouragement allowed her to pursue her passion and become one of the most influential voices in contemporary literature. Success is a combination of passion, hard work, and most importantly, support from loved ones. Instead of choosing and enforcing a career on your children or the younger ones, let us support their dreams and watch them thrive. If you found this video interesting, kindly like, share, and follow Fahtel Growth Tips for more inspiring content.